Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make a bead necklace. So we'll start by cutting our fishing line. So we're using 0.30 fishing line. So we're cutting into 60 inches. So that's 60. Then you want to fold that 60 inches in two. So I folded it now. So that's 30 on both sides. And then you cut it. So make sure it's 60 inches. So once you've done that, you want to use either of the ends, either the folded end or the other side. So you want to pass it through the clasp. So it's preferable you use the folded end, so it's easier to pass and work with. So you pass it through your clasp just like that, and then you pick your stopper. So I discovered that the stopper I actually got for this particular tutorial was actually quite smaller. I didn't even know they had two sizes, so it's actually smaller. So because I have silver, and it soon be showing in my once you close the clasp, so I can actually use it. So I'll be using the silver today instead of the gold because it's too small. So I'll actually just be needing like two stopper. So now you want to pass the stopper, the fishing line through the stopper. So what I'm doing with the plier is I'm just trying to press the fishing line down to make it a little bit flatter so it can easily pass through the stopper. I discovered I was struggling, so I just decided to split the end in two to make it easier to pass the stopper through it. So just like that, pass the first one, and then you pass the second one. So please take your time in passing because it's quite small, so it's not all that easy. And then you use your plier to press it down, so that's why it's actually called the stopper. So just like that, and make sure you pass your string through the should I call it the bottom of the clasp, not the top. Then you, because the stopper is meant to like be hidden inside of the clasp. That's the point of it, the whole thing. So that's me trimming the excess fishing line. So now you close it up. Now you see why I said the silver stopper would not reflect, because the clasp is meant to cover up all of your work, your rough work. Let me call it your rough work. So now you want to use your ring, or should I say ring connector, to you want to connect it to your clasp now. So there's a kind of hole in that clasp area like that. So you open your ring and then you pass it through the clasp, the hole in the clasp, and then you close it up back with your plier. So you definitely be needing your plier for a lot of work here. So now the hook, you also pass your hook through that ring through, and then you close it up. Make sure it's properly closed. So it's as simple as that. So I'll still be doing it at the other end of the necklace, so you could, if you don't get this properly, you can also watch that and understand, or you can also pause and play or backward it to get it properly. Now once you start passing in our bead through the fishing line, so because the fishing line has two ends, like we're working with double fishing line, so we want to hold those two ends together properly. So if you do not have a needle, you can actually still make this necklace. You can see I'm not using a needle right now, so I'm just showing you how you could also work with it without using a needle. It might be slow, but it also works too. So now this is our bead needle. It's quite tiny, it's really really small. So you want to pass in your fishing line through the needle. So because they have two ends, you want to pass in the first one and then the second one. So I've done that now. So please take your time because it's not all that easy. So now I'm passing in our bead, just like that. So it's really easy and faster when you have a bead needle, when you're working with a bead needle. So just like that. So please do make sure you measure the circumference of your neck or the length of the necklace you'd like to use. So you just want to keep passing it till you get the desired length. So now that we are halfway through, you want to add your pendant to your necklace. So we'll be needing our ring for that. So open up the ring. And then you pass your pendant through. So you just need one pendant. So you can decide to add as much as you want, depends on what you like. So then you close it up like that. Make sure it's properly closed, just like that. And now you want to pass it through the necklace. So you pass your ring through the ring hole, and there it goes. It sits in the middle of the necklace, just like that. So now you want to continue passing your bead till you complete the other side. And you make sure both sides are equal and the same. So now I want to attach the ring and hook and clasp and all to the other side. So you pass your clasp through it. Make sure you pass it from the down. So you pass it from the opposite side of the open let's say mouth, opened mouth. So after you've done that, you want to use your stopper again. So you're using 2 stoppers, 2 is enough. So passed it through now. So you want to press it down with your plier. So you want to close it up with your plier rather. So just press it down, and then you trim off the excess. And then close up your clasp. So that's the open mouth, close it up. Now you pass your ring again through the clasp. So you open it up, and then you pass it through the hole. And then attach your chain. So that chain makes it easy for you to adjust it if it's probably too tight or it's too free. So the hook actually comes with that particular end. I don't know what that's called. Just removed it from the other side of the hook. But I'll be using a chain for mine. So you pass your chain through the ring, and then you close it up. That has been done now, so it's looking all nice and pretty. It looks lovely actually. So that is that about this tutorial. If you enjoyed my tutorial, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and please do share this video to your loved ones and friends if you want them to learn 1 or 2 things from my channel. So that's that about this video. Thanks for watching. Bye, and see you in our next tutorial.